March 20th, we're up at Swan Hills. Gonna mill a bunch more pine logs. Beautiful day today. Maybe 0. Throwing the 30-year-old Carhartts. Yeah, they really are that old. Seems like everything I got is 30 years old. Backwards? Oh dear. Maybe I'll edit that part out. Bringing in our first log of the day. That's a beauty, folks. Throw the levels on these each time, but to be honest, the thing just wears itself out. Take a look at this slab we cut here. Not bad, like, but for most of the log I just took it right straight through. That's a pretty darn nice cut. Yeah, that's a beautiful piece. These are actually just a hair under 1 inch. These are maybe 7/8. This way all the lumber is going to be the same. There we go. Counting the top slab, which is over there, we got 3 slabs done, and we had to fuel up. Had to fuel up the saw, that is. So we'll just have a little liquid pause here, and then resume cutting. Remember in the video 2 weeks ago, look at the difference in these wood chips. That's way bigger chip. That's due to filing the rakers and a better job of sharpening the chain overall. Just fueled up again here. Finished slabbing that first log. We got the 2 slabs. This is our final cut here. See how things cut down on that. Our starter slab. And then we got these boards here. Pretty decent 7 boards. 9.5 foot long. They're all, you know, around a foot wide. Pretty nice rough lumber. Chainsaw's still running there, just letting the beast cool off a little. I think I might give her a light file in here now. Now looky there. There's our little system so we can file without even taking her out of the mill. The only thing I got to do, oh, this is, ha, ha, perfect. Yes, sir. I like to mark my starting point. Switched around doing the other side now. Just finished filing the chain, and this will only matter to some people, but it's not really a milling chain. It's not a ripping chain, it's a crosscut chain. When I bought it, told the guy I wanted a ripping chain. He said, "Oh, I'll make you a ripping chain," and he put this thing together, and I took it home. I didn't know any better, but all it is a crosscut chain. It was originally filed at 30 degrees, so I had to file it down to the 10 degrees, so for proper angle that you use on a ripping chain. And one of these days, I'm going to go to a proper saw shop that makes ripping chain, and I'm going to get a couple built. But for now, putting up with this, it cuts fine, but yeah, there you go. So the people that know chainsaws and chains might be just horrified right now, but everybody else, all they see is it's cutting, and that's what I see too, it's cutting. For all you people that appreciate a nice old tractor, there's David Brown, Case David Brown 990. Close enough for the girl I go with. Let's get a little shot right here. Doing our start. After I modified the mill there, the end of the bar is real close. Clamp's real close to the end of the bar. It's right on the sprocket. I was a little bit worried about it, but we've been cutting all day. She's just cutting the piece of that. No issues, so I guess it's okay. He's just finishing up the cut here. Lovely. Look at this. Look at the color and the. I don't even know if you want to call it figure. I think it's just rotten. But it sure got a nice color to this wood. Big knot right here. We are making some sawdust. She's 6 inches deep over there. We have the quality control inspector right here. Oh, no. She says, Grandpa, come with me. What are you doing?
Need to brush off all this wood.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, clean that up for Grandpa. Grandpa, clean that up. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, you can sit on it now.
You're not going to sit on it? Do all that cleaning for nothing? Yeah, go stamp in the water. Kids in the springtime, eh? They gotta find water and mud. Another look at our work to this point today. From the half rounds here, that's 2 logs. There's 2 more over there. Right there. And I just counted the boards. I think there's 20. So it's time to let the saw cool off. We gotta readjust the cutting depth anyway for our start and cut on another log and have a beer. And I think I'm gonna hit the saw with the file again. I did bring my chainsaw sharpening table today, but we're gonna clamp it on the sawhorses. You'll see here, and this way I don't have to take it out of the mill. The very first thing we're going to do today, I'm concerned about this right here. If you see that, how close that clamp is, it's basically right on the sprocket here on the nose of the bar. So yeah, we cut great yesterday, but that's compressing that sprocket, so I don't like that. We're going to take this mill off the chainsaw, and we're going to grab my buddy's commercial mill and put it on there. Yeah, we're going to swap over to this mill, the Power Fist. Get this set up. Okay. There's a don't see right there. Well. Right there. Alright, you see the difference now? Our clamp is back from the sprocket. Sunday, March 21, and we're all set up for our first log of the day. Gonna run the commercial mill today because of the issues I had clamping too close to the nose sprocket on my own mill. So we're gonna get the Husky running here, get her warmed up, and then get into some cut. chaps on, and on my chaps I got my pouch for my wedges. Well, Keith hauled out a couple wedges that he was hiding, so we're going to fire this husky back up and get back to milling. When Keith gets to the end of the cut here, really watch, there's that little extra rider bar across the middle. You got to really make sure to keep it flat on the log, because your front cross piece is going to come off your log, right? You got to really make sure that that center thing stays flat on the log, and then the back one. You can't let the back one climb up. So you got to just slow down a little bit right at the end and make sure you stay flat. We've already taken, we've already got, and we're just letting the husky cool down a little bit, just sitting there idle. This first cut here, is how you control that center bar there when you're first going on, because your back rail isn't on the log yet. So keep that dead flat. Same thing when you get to the end of your cut, eh? Got to make sure that center rail stays on there. So he's got a good start to his cut there. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, just take a look at how beautiful that board is. Well, look at how smooth that last cut was. I mean, down there looks like it's plain. We just took another plank off, and look at that, like you can barely see saw cuts. That's so smooth. That board is 14 inches wide. Take a quick look at what we've got here so far. The total there right now is 46 planks there. And then these rounds from the bottom and top cuts, eh? And we're still milling. It's still early on Sunday. We got some beauty boards down at the truck. So we're going back. I'm gonna go back and mill some more. Look at how thin we're going on these slabs here now. We're taking them right now. Getting every board we can out of them. You can see one here we just finished. That's what was left of that. We stuck a spacer under there just to give it an extra little bit of clearance, just to clear the sawhorse. So that's how we're getting these so thin. Taking it right to the end. Look at that. Just gonna file the chain again. This power piston, the handle's in the way, so I have to have my saw actually upside down to. You know what? I think I'm sold on this jig. It's the simplest damn filing thing I've ever used. It's set up so it guarantees you got 20% of your file up inside the jig and 80% below, which puts it at the exact height in the tooth that you need. And we're done. Okay. So I was just flying through that wood. You screwing them in or? Yep. Okay, here's the problem with this stupid little bar here. It's got these, look at the size of the bolts on there. Look, they're tiny. They're friggin' miniature. And they vibrated loose, which they did on us 2 weeks ago when we were using this thing. And look at, now you can't tighten it up without taking the whole friggin' thing apart. That's no good. That should be a bigger bolt.
But then you need a tiny little wrench.
Turn them around, mill that out and put a real bolt in there. Just so you see what I'm talking about. Look at how small that friggin' bolt is. And these things, 2 weeks ago, this thing worked loose on us again. That's why you can see the different marks here where it's been. It's vibrated loose a couple times. All right, well,
It's tight.
as tight as we're gonna get it. Well, we're through that crisis. We got the mill tightened back up, but that's a problem. Bringing up another log with the David Brown 990.
Start her nice and square. Take your time.
You know it. We're done cut. We done as much. Look at that.
Pretty nice planks there.
Beauties.
Look good on the outside of a new barn.
Oh yeah, sure gonna. Anyway, now we're gonna just clean up and wrap up and have a wobbly bop or two. Amen. Amen, buddy. So we wrapped up. We were just cleaning up here. Why don't you see this? How deep the sawdust is where we were cutting. .372 performed admirably. Rails perfect. Wedges. Now we're just sweeping out the box of the truck and load up. Boy, it's sure fun milling. Like, it's fun milling. It really is. If you don't have a mill, you should get one, give it a try. Alright, here's 2 weekends worth of work. That's the 3 boards I did at 1.5 inches when I was using my own mill before I modified it. That's your just rounds from starting and end piece. And there's our great pile of lumber. I think there's some, I don't know, close to 60 boards there. Just for the record, we just did a quick count. It's not 60 boards. There's 73 boards there. Lodgepole Pine timber. Some of them are 14 inches. They probably average about 11. And they're 9.5 foot. They're all live edge, and they're going to stay live edge because they're going to just be built into a barn for a tractor shed. Pretty similar to this over here. I'll show you. This is the way this wall is built here. It's all live edge. They just put a board on, flip the board the other way, and just overlap and do the wall. And it's rustic. You know, it's just simple construction. Nothing fancy to it, but it'll last for a long time. They're going to be used to build a shed for that David Brown 990. Kind of right where that old kind of dilapidated shed is. That's getting ripped out, and there's going to be a new tractor building built right there, using that lumber. Over and out.